That was the century's biggest joke. Florian was surprised by Helene's Nala move, a betrayal, a plea for aid, or something more emotional than expected. Keep watching. What transpired behind closed doors will startle you. Comment below before we begin. Can pets disclose people's true feelings? 0 for no, 1 for yes. Now plunge in. The endless tale. Helene Fischer and her ex Florian Silbereisen are back in the news after their public appearances. Their relationship is rumored to go beyond friendship. Fans moved on from their 2018 high-profile separation, or so they thought. Rumors returned in June 2025, again. Florian was recording his Dreamship series on the MS Amadea deck when it started quietly. The scene appeared regular to passers-by. However, Helene stood out among the extras and staff. She wasn't acting. It was merely an observation. A photographer captured a short moment. Fischer stared at Silbereisen with a knowing smirk. The press pounced. "Helene still loves her Flory," ran one headline. Other remarked, "Why does she keep coming back to him?" Internet speculation abounded. This wasn't the first. Just weeks before, the former couple startled the audience with a Helene Fischer performance duet, a deafening applause and louder glances between verses. "This is just for the fans," Helene added. Fans weren't convinced, not the tabloids either. Her life changed away from the spotlight. Helene became a mother, dated acrobat Thomas Seitel, and became more quiet in public. Florian kept touring as an actor and presenter. A big smile and silent tale, yet their lives crossed repeatedly. Close pals whisper. Silbereisen still visits her family home, talks to Helene, and drinks wine with Seitel. Helene told 2024, "He's family." Our tale has changed, not ended. She also admitted to thinking of Florian while brushing her teeth. Media psychologist Joe Grobel described it best. What comes from the heart may be a commercial plan to create nostalgia and captivate customers. Also, Florian was never shy in public. "I adore her," he told reporters. "We've been through so much." That persists. Fischer and Silbereisen have not denied their closeness. Silbereisen said in May 2025, "I just want Helene to know that I adore her and that we share a wonderful friendship." Fischer revealed that she had many affectionate nighttime conversations with Silbereisen, including brushing her teeth during a radio show with him in mind, suggesting a deep affection. But investigators note that Silbereisen frequently visited Fischer and Seitel at their homes for coffee and wine, suggesting that their relationship may have gone beyond platonic friendship. Germans hypothesize and imagine, but Helene and Florian walk the line between history and present. No explanation, no drama, only a shared past, and possibly an opening. Perhaps the brilliance of her story is in the silence. Helene Fischer's Nala reveal wowed the audience. Florian Silbereisen's face showed his feelings when Helene Fischer announced baby Nala's surprising news at her record-breaking concert. The German singing sensation drew 130,000 fans to the Munich Exhibition Center despite bad weather. Fischer returned from maternity leave with the grandiose concert almost canceled. After heavy rain caused fans to seek cover in adjoining exposition halls, the eventful evening took an unexpected turn. After the delay, the concert began at 8:07 p.m., surprising the audience. Fischer spoke about her life as a mother to Nala, born in late 2021, making the ceremony more significant. Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer's connection captivated the vast audience, especially when they discussed their personal lives. Helene Fischer's initial statement about her daughter Nal moved thousands of followers. German superstar, who typically keeps her private life private, startled concert-goers with specifics about her child's illness and how parenthood has changed her. Fischer stood center stage and stated that Nala had Down syndrome and is very affectionate and happy. She tearfully described how Nala altered her life. Her ex-partner Florian Silbereisen was present and affected by this unexpected emotional moment. Nala's birth was remarkable. Fischer told the assembly that only parents can understand and adore a special angel. She narrated their shared challenges, and everyone became silent. Fischer's kind words highlighted Nala's strengths, despite her communication issues. Although Nal has communication and developmental issues, she has a heart of love and sincerity that not everyone can see, she added. She spoke of her daughter's extraordinary compassion with a tremor. Love and care for others never ceased to astonish me in Nala. This honest, passionate moment showed her less polished stage persona. Florian Silbereisen's emotional reaction to this confession was filmed. Fischer's honest statements about Nala impacted him despite their split years earlier. Fischer bravely challenged attitudes toward Nala like youngsters. Standing there, I was overwhelmed. I knew society doesn't welcome Nala comfortably, physically or intellectually flawed kids, she added carefully. However, Nala showed me in the park that love and compassion don't always follow social rules. Fischer's description of Nala playing with dogs in the park captivated the crowd. Nala is loving and caring toward animals, despite her communication issues, she said. Fischer's attitude on life changed after motherhood. She shows me every day that love may be honest and complete without perfection. These sentiments contrasted with her prior Instagram post about feeling furious, hungry, desperate, and burned out as a mother. Fischer's typical privacy was broken by this revelation. She rarely discussed her daughter. She only told a young Vienna admirer in 2023 that the baby was growing well and was a nice mouse. It happened during the show's Trust segment. Fischer looked astonished when they brought Nal, a fan, on stage. This coincidence heightened the mood. Stories concerning Fischer's daughter circulated. Some stories say Nala was born weeks ago. However, this was her first public statement about her daughter's health and its effects. This honest moment afforded Fischer and Silbereisen's loyal admirers a unique peek into their past and Fischer's new life as a mother, which offers challenges and joy. Live stage reaction by Florian Silbereisen. Florian Silbereisen loses his control when Helene Fischer appears on stage. His 20 years as a popular presenter did not prepare him for this reunion with his ex-partner. Silbereisen froze as Fischer approached. His amazement was evident to witnesses. Fischer's sudden presence surprised the seasoned performer, who methodically arranges his shows. According to one observer, Florian Silbereisen is visibly shaken and strains to stay calm when Helene appears in front of him. His emotions rose when Fischer mentioned their daughter, Nal. Television host Fischer cried during her child's speech. His frail professional demeanor revealed his emotional state. He replied with a trembling voice. He frequently wiped his tears during the conversation. This raw passion contrasted with Silbereisen's customary pre-performance ritual. The performer, who does 50 to 100 push-ups before performing and wears his lucky red underwear since 2004, looked overwhelmed by this emotional experience. The stage embrace between Florian and Helene added to the emotion. A witness said the two squeezed firmly for minutes. Their genuine connection quieted the audience. Silbereisen later discussed this emotional moment on ARD's hit show with Andy Borg. He said his reaction to Fischer was heartfelt, despite prepared dramatic performances. The audience understood this remarkable moment immediately. This unusual glimmer of vulnerability from the typically placid entertainer was captured on phones. A media outlet said it was a successful surprise that touched the celebrant and millions of TV watchers. Silbereisen's reply on social media became viral. As viewers shared the emotional exchange, Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer became popular. His expression reassured admirers that their feelings were still there. Silbereisen's passionate outburst followed his announcement that he was delighted to meet Dieter Bohlen, citing their past differences. His reaction to Fischer gave his words about expressing one's opinion and sustaining a relationship additional meaning. Silbereisen's prepared performances contrasted with this genuine occasion for longtime followers. A viewer saw Silbereisen kneeling on stage with his head dropped during Fischer's remarks, appearing upset. His reply encouraged rumors about the couple's connection after their breakup. Silbereisen strives to explain emotional times in his performances, but his real reaction to Fischer and Nala's news showed audiences their personal connection. Rainstorms forced concertgoers to evacuate. Dark clouds immediately covered the concert grounds. Celebrations evolved into a problem. A storm threatened thousands of lives, turning Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer's passionate reunion into a logistical disaster. The extreme weather warnings prompted stadium organizers to create a storm plan. As at other large sites, screens displayed directions to covered areas. Weather scientists predicted severe conditions and lightning within 8 miles of the stadium. Major safety alert. Please take shelter quickly due to the approaching storm. The venue's emergency warning advised silent movement to covered areas per staff directions. This message broke apart Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer's emotional performance. Security forces assisted local authorities with evacuation. The venue's lightning protection strategy mandated quick action if lightning hit within the containment boundary, like other major stadiums. Local weather data showed many tornado-like dangers, high wind shear, flooding causing downpour, and numerous lightning strikes. Venue personnel and local police organized the enormous audience. Security staff repeated evacuation warnings from prior events and urged festival-goers to return to their hotels or vehicles. People who traveled far to see Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer reunite had conflicting reactions. Around 130,000 guests then moved to the exhibition rooms next to the main arena. Trade show and conference buildings became emergency shelters. The event was too large for halls, thus different buildings were used. Fans took stunning photos as they raced for shelter in heavy rain. Social media videos showed thousands of Nesta concert goers entering the exhibition halls. It looked nothing like the well-rehearsed performance earlier. As fans sought refuge from the rain, one attendee captured the chaos inside. Another said, Swifties venue staff kept in touch with meteorological specialists watching the storm. Conventionally, administrators would not resume the show until meteorologists given the all-clear. Security personnel praised Florian Silbereisen's calmness during this incident. He protected fans while caring for Helene Fischer. Despite their baggage, the ex-couple handled this emergency, generating another memorable event. Like prior huge concerts that required shelter in place for nearly 2 hours, the weather improved after 2 hours. The show started at 8:07 p.m. with more emotion after everyone's encounter. The weather didn't deter most fans. They wanted Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer to spend more time together. Their patience during the evacuation showed how much people wanted to see the two German entertainment stars together after years apart. Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer performed together. German Schlager enthusiasts were rewarded when Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer reunited on stage. Their reunion brought back memories of their 10-year love, captivating the crowd. The December 2024 ZDF Helene Fischer show was a milestone. The former couple sang Schau mal rein together. After Fischer's surprise arrival at Silbereisen's Advent Festival of 100,000 lights that month, the meticulously arranged reunion occurred. This sparked their musical partnership. Their show was more than entertainment. It showed how love partners can become professional colleagues without losing touch. The show showed how readily they interacted, indicating their friendship remained strong after their 2018 breakup. I was incredibly pleased that so many people liked such a conciliatory text, especially at a time when we should be drinking a cup of coffee together more often instead of polarizing, Silbereisen said in an interview. His statements emphasized their reunion's harmony message. Their professional reunion was at the Big Schlager Comeback in Leipzig on July 23, 2022. This appearance was significant because Fischer was returning to television after maternity leave. Despite their varied paths, their teamwork showed they valued each other professionally. This completed the 20-year circle of Helene Fischer's pop music stage debut with Florian Silbereisen. They sang Komm mit nach Weihnachten, about love, roses, and pleasure. They had no idea they would be a decade-long German-speaking couple. When performing together, social media watched the couple's body language and relationship. Longtime followers followed the ex-couple's every move and word. Fans shared Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer reunion clips, making them popular. Their connection was discussed after these appearances. Even though they announced their divorce in 2018 and said they were friends, many fans thought they still had issues. Their natural stage presence and chemistry fueled these notions. The media soon covered this reunion tale. Speculation about Fischer's appearance at Silbereisen's shows persists. Florian Silbereisen's ex-partner, Helene Fischer, is often said to perform. They helped each other in their professions. Thus, these explanations make sense. Unlike famous breakups, their partnership lasts. Silbereisen and Fischer elected to stay professional and still do. One observer said they often appear on one another's TV shows. Their musical collaboration, Schau mal hierin, was more than entertaining. Viewers interpreted the Christmas show's song via the singer's common past. Fischer announced major career moves at these gatherings. At Silbereisen's Advent Festival of 100,000 Lights, she said she intended to write new songs while promoting her children's record. She announced a 2026 tour and pledged to be there again. These reunions were special for German pop lovers. Rarely has a true friendship survived a public romantic breakup. Helene Fischer discusses parenthood. The singer discussed her life with daughter Nala for the first time after motherhood. She showed a unique side of herself at a concert with surprising drama. Fischer confirmed what many suspected on stage. Their daughter was born around Christmas 2021. Their daughter was born on December 18, 2021, with father Thomas Seitel. Fans worried about their daughter's name, inspired by the Lion King's character. The birth occurred on a mild winter day, as Thomas held her hand. After hearing Nal's first cry, fatigued but elated, Fischer watched Thomas cut the umbilical cord. Florian Silbereisen's emotional reaction at the show's start was explained by her whispering, "Hello, baby. I'm Helene, and this is your father, Thomas. We are a family." Fischer's public disclosure of parenthood was a major change for the reclusive artist. Fischer described how Nal changed her mind. "I now know what it's like to be anxious." She told the crowd about safety chats with her mother. Fischer told the audience, "I'm never reckless. I never approach things carelessly. Don't worry, Mom. Everything's safe." She discussed how parenthood has affected her profession and her decision to sit back when her child was born. "I haven't lost my career. I'm just enjoying motherhood and will return with a full heart," stated. She said performing is still everything to her. "When I'm 60, I may not want to sit here and sing for you, so I want to enjoy this moment now." Fischer's description of Nal's musical and loving upbringing was the most poignant. While singing, her daughter moves her arms like a conductor. This nice touch made several audience members smile, including Florian Silbereisen. Fischer passionately discussed parenting and work. She stated our daughter symbolizes a deeper love than Thomas and I had for each other. Since her experience with Florian Silbereisen had attracted German media attention for years, her words resonated. The singer was most sensitive when she talked about Thomas, who took Nal to Papa and Nala days every weekend. She described their struggle to maintain their family after Nala's birth. For Nala to grow up without strife, they made painful choices. Fischer told the heartwarming anecdote of Nal laying a paper star on the Christmas tree and whispering, "I wish Mommy and Daddy could be with me for a moment." This proved her commitment to co-parenting despite personal obstacles. Fischer revealed her emotions calmly and honestly. These insights gave long-standing Helene Fischer Florian Silbereisen fans an unprecedented look into Germany's most famous singer's private life and showed how motherhood has transformed her priorities. Fans have conflicting feelings about the occurrence. Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer's reunion concert prompted heated criticism on social media. The event dominated conversation over emotions and weather. Fischer's stage presence wowed. One fan termed her performance the craziest thing I've seen today, while another praised her voice and production. Everyone was impressed by her 38-year-old athleticism. Steve Schwenklings, managing director of Hamburg's Barclays Arena, termed her absolutely admirable and one of the best I've ever seen here. The large crowd indicated Fischer's star power does not fade. Event director Stefan Locker said Cologne's Langsess Arena features the highest number of concerts per city on the entire tour in Germany, with 7 events. Her popularity spread abroad. This Dutch event at the Gelredome in Arnhem sold 22,000 tickets on the first day and was 90% sold out. Fans loved Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer's chemistry. Social media lauded the couple. Fan. The way Florian looked at Helene when she talked about Nal, he's a man who still cares about her deeply. Attendees also opposed the event. Many complained about pricey tickets and inadequate venue visibility. VIPs felt duped after paying a lot for obstructed views and inadequate furnishings. Fischer's music has long split German fans. A cultural critic said you either love it or hate it. Online chats after the concert showed this split. Critics deemed her style commercial and formulaic, but supporters lauded her. The storm evacuation caused more complaints. Fans resented storm communication issues. "We stood in the pouring rain for almost an hour before someone told us where to go," said one. Fischer's occasional political utterances have upset followers. She spoke out against xenophobia at a Berlin concert, breaking her political quiet. Fan groups supported and criticized, "Let's make a statement," and "Raise your voice with me against xenophobic violence." Media attention concentrated on the former couple's reunion rather than the show's quality. This strategy pleased some supporters, but frustrated others who wanted greater performance focus. VIPs reported bad experiences. At the joint event with Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer, premium ticket holders were surprised. While the emotional disclosures and weather drama took center stage, a silent storm was gathering among fans who had paid a lot for a unique event. VIPs were dissatisfied when their premium seats didn't face the stage. These special bundles cost USD 674, USD 134,004, a big commitment for committed fans. Fans didn't get the extraordinary experience they expected from USD 755 to USD 354,000 backstage access. Meet and greet tickets caused much frustration. Due to their exclusivity and limited availability, these tickets cost $1,000, $5,000, disappointing many fans. One VIP paid $3,500 for premium seating, but missed Florian Silbereisen and Helene Fischer on stage. The calculation failed. VIP seats cost more, but included only basic refreshments, but front row tickets, from $600 to $108,006, frequently had superior views. Fans were more vocal about their dissatisfaction online. People who bought $35,000 VIP packages for 2 uploaded images on Twitter and Instagram displaying no view despite the expensive fees. Both artists felt uncomfortable with the criticism. Industry experts remarked that auctioneers or Ticketmaster were being tarnished to safeguard musicians' reputations. Fans raged at event management and ticket providers, not Florian Silbereisen or Helene Fischer. The controversy revealed that artists fixed compensation, causing promoters to set unfairly cheap ticket prices.